Top 7. Vitamins to strengthen your legs. Prevent leg cramps in seniors. Imagine the feeling of waking up each morning with legs that are not only strong and stable, but also brimming with youthful energy. This isn't a far-off dream, it's a tangible reality achievable through proper nutrition, specifically by focusing on the top 7 vitamins and minerals crucial for strengthening your legs. Say goodbye to the debilitating grip of muscular weakness, agonizing cramps, and the pervasive fear of falling. Maintaining an active, independent, and self-assured lifestyle hinges on the foundation of proper nourishment. This guide is designed to illuminate the 7 most effective nutrients that will empower you to build and maintain strong, unbeatable legs. With the help of these vital components, a noticeable daily difference in your mobility and overall well-being can be yours. They work synergistically to enhance muscular performance, safeguard the density of your bones, and dramatically improve your circulation. If you find joy in dancing, relish leisurely strolls through parks, or simply appreciate the freedom of navigating your world with confidence, then this film is tailor-made for you. We would be absolutely delighted to hear where you are joining us from today. Before we delve deeper, please feel encouraged to pose any questions or share your thoughts in the comments section below. To ensure you never miss out on invaluable health tips from Senior Health, make sure you subscribe and enable notifications. Together, let us embark on a journey to cultivate a healthier, more resilient future. Our discussion begins with vitamin D, a nutrient of paramount importance, especially as our bodies undergo natural changes with age. The process of aging often leads to a gradual deterioration of bone density and a reduction in muscle mass, making everyday activities that were once effortless significantly more challenging. Beyond contributing to brittle bones, a deficiency in vitamin D is one of the most frequently overlooked culprits behind this decline. This vital vitamin plays a critical role in ensuring the proper functioning, balance, and inherent strength of our legs. Let's explore in greater detail why vitamin D is so indispensable for maintaining leg strength in older adults, and how achieving adequate levels can profoundly enhance their mobility and overall health. For seniors, absorbing sufficient vitamin D from sunlight becomes a more difficult endeavor. This situation is often compounded by the fact that many older individuals tend to spend less time outdoors due to lifestyle adjustments, reduced mobility, or concerns about skin damage. The consequence? A systemic weakness that gradually erodes muscle strength, leaving legs feeling shaky and unstable. Numerous studies have established a direct correlation between low vitamin D levels and muscle weakness, alongside an increased risk of falls in the elderly population. Research consistently indicates that vitamin D actively contributes to fall prevention and fracture reduction by reinforcing muscle fibers, improving coordination, and enhancing overall balance. Conversely, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed that individuals suffering from a vitamin D deficiency experienced a marked increase in muscular atrophy, rendering even the most basic tasks, such as climbing stairs or rising from a chair, considerably more arduous. While the absorption of calcium and the maintenance of bone health are undeniably critical functions of vitamin D, its benefits extend far beyond these areas. This potent vitamin acts as a booster for neuromuscular transmission and protein synthesis, 2 fundamental processes that directly impact muscle performance. Think of it as providing your leg muscles with the necessary fuel and signaling to operate at their peak. Without adequate vitamin D, they struggle to deliver their optimal performance. Furthermore, vitamin D is essential for preserving the health of fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are integral to maintaining balance and executing rapid reflexes. Research suggests that these fibers are crucial in preventing falls by enabling the legs to react swiftly when balance is compromised. A decline in the health of these muscle fibers, often stemming from an insufficient dietary intake of vitamin D, heightens the risk of injury, weakens muscular contractions, and slows down reaction times. Many seniors grapple with persistent leg pain and stiffness. However, scientific evidence suggests that vitamin D can offer relief by mitigating inflammation within muscle tissues. Optimizing vitamin D levels can provide substantial comfort for individuals experiencing regular leg cramps, stiffness, or unexplained pain. It might come as a surprise to some, but neglecting a vitamin D insufficiency can lead to a cascade of serious health complications, extending beyond weakened legs to include the most frightening of all, fractures and osteoporosis. Without sufficient vitamin D to facilitate calcium absorption, bones become brittle and significantly more susceptible to breaks. A seemingly minor fall, which might have been inconsequential in younger years, could result in a broken bone, severely impeding mobility and independence for months or even longer. Moreover, a lack of vitamin D has been linked to impaired immune function, cognitive decline, and an elevated risk of cardiovascular disease. In addition to skeletal and muscular challenges, elderly individuals with insufficient vitamin D intake may face not only weakened legs, but also an increased susceptibility to chronic diseases, both of which can drastically diminish their quality of life. The question then becomes, is there a readily available solution? Fortunately, achieving optimal vitamin D levels is a straightforward endeavor with profound implications for one's health and overall well-being. If your goal is to achieve strong, stable legs and boost your vitamin D intake, here are the most effective strategies. Sunlight exposure. A natural and potent way to increase your vitamin D is by spending 15 to 30 minutes in direct sunlight each day, ideally during the morning or late afternoon. To maximize absorption, expose your arms and legs. However, it is crucial to exercise caution, as the application of sunscreen can inhibit the body's natural vitamin D production. Vitamin D-rich foods. While it may not always be feasible to meet your daily requirements solely through diet, incorporating foods rich in vitamin D can significantly contribute. Excellent sources include fatty fish like mackerel and sardines, fortified dairy products, egg yolks, and mushrooms. Nutritional supplements. For many elderly individuals, particularly those who do not spend considerable time outdoors, a vitamin D supplement is often essential. While higher dosages may be necessary for individuals with severe deficiencies and should be taken under medical supervision, most experts recommend a daily intake of 800 to 1,000 IU for optimal bone and muscular function. A simple blood test can effectively clarify any confusion regarding your current vitamin D levels. Given its critical role in reducing the risk of fractures and falls, vitamin D deficiency is now a commonly screened condition in elderly patients. Next on our list is calcium, a mineral that plays an indispensable role in maintaining the integrity of our skeletal system. While younger individuals continuously engage in bone remodeling as we age, our bone mass gradually diminishes, making us more vulnerable to fractures, and our legs are particularly susceptible to these injuries. Common and devastating fractures among the elderly include hip and femur fractures, as well as stress fractures in the lower extremities. When bones lack sufficient calcium, even a minor fall that might have caused little to no harm in youth can lead to months of recovery or even chronic mobility issues. However, calcium's importance extends far beyond the realm of strong bones. It is also fundamental to muscle contraction. The intricate interplay between calcium ions and muscle fibers is the bedrock of every single movement, from the simple act of walking to the effort of rising from a chair. Calcium acts as a trigger, ensuring regulated muscle activity. An inadequate intake of calcium can manifest as muscle cramps, weakness, or an inability to generate the necessary force for stability. This is precisely why a deficiency in calcium often leads to weakened muscles, slow movement, and frequent leg cramping. So, how can we ensure our bodies are receiving an adequate supply of this vital mineral? While dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are excellent sources, they are by no means the only options. You can also obtain substantial amounts of calcium from foods such as sardines, almonds, bok choy, kale, other leafy greens, tofu, and fortified plant-based milks. Variety is key to optimal bone maintenance and consistent absorption. Therefore, it is best to incorporate a diverse range of calcium-rich foods into your daily diet. For individuals who experience difficulties with calcium absorption or have dietary restrictions, relying solely on food sources may prove insufficient. In such cases, calcium supplements, particularly when combined with vitamin D, which significantly enhances the body's ability to absorb calcium, can be beneficial. However, it is crucial to remember that more is not always better. While calcium is indispensable, Excessive intake, especially in supplement form, can lead to digestive issues, kidney stones, and the deposition of calcium in arteries. Finding the right balance is essential. The ideal daily intake of calcium for older adults is between 1,000 to 1,200 mmHg, which can be achieved through a combination of natural foods and, if necessary, supplements. Beyond dietary intake, physical activity is a critical component in maximizing calcium absorption. Weight-bearing exercises such as walking, resistance training, and even gentle running stimulate bone remodeling and help direct calcium to the areas of the body that need it most: the muscles and bones. Without regular movement, no amount of calcium can fortify your bones and joints. A calcium deficiency doesn't just weaken bones, it can diminish one's freedom of movement, participation in enjoyable activities, and overall autonomy. A life of independence, steadiness, and self-assurance begins with calcium-supported bones and muscles. Third, while discussions about protein and calcium for leg strength are common, the critical role of the vitamin B12 in neuromuscular function is often underestimated. This vitamin is vital for the proper functioning of the nervous system, ensuring the strength and accuracy of the electrical impulses that travel down your spinal cord and into your legs. In its absence, improper signaling can lead to muscle weakening, instability, and a gradual loss of control over movement. Legs that feel heavy and fatigued, often accompanied by numbness or tingling, are among the most prevalent symptoms of a B12 deficiency, which should come as no surprise. The challenge, however, lies in the prevalence of vitamin B12 deficiency among the elderly. Due to its reliance on intestinal health for absorption, vitamin B12 is more delicate than other vitamins that can be stored in fat or absorbed from a broad variety of foods. To absorb vitamin B12 from food, the body requires a specific protein known as intrinsic factor and sufficient stomach acid. Age-related declines in stomach acid production, as well as conditions like gastritis, acid reflux, and even long-term antacid use, can further hinder absorption. When you factor in the reality that many elderly individuals consume diets that are low in B12-rich foods, a gradual but constant loss of this vital nutrient occurs. Feeling weak is just one of many symptoms of B12 insufficiency. Untreated B12 deficiency can lead to irreversible nerve damage, impacting reflexes, balance, and coordination. The neurological consequences of a B12 deficiency often manifest in older adults as difficulties with walking, frequent falls, or a general feeling that their legs simply do not function as effectively as they once did. This deterioration is typically so subtle that individuals may accept it as a natural aspect of aging, when in reality, it is entirely avoidable. The good news is that restoring B12 levels can have a profound impact on energy and movement. Research consistently shows that when seniors address their B12 deficiency, their strength, endurance, and overall leg function improve significantly. So, what are the sources of this vital vitamin? Vitamin B12, unlike many other nutrients, is virtually exclusively found in animal products and cannot be acquired from plant sources. Lean meats, seafood, eggs, dairy, and shellfish, particularly clams and liver, are excellent sources. For individuals following plant-based diets or those with absorption issues, B12 supplements or fortified foods, such as cereals and plant-based milks, become necessities. As an added bonus, an excess of vitamin B12 is eliminated in urine, making it one of the safest supplemental vitamins. For many older adults, particularly those who struggle with dietary absorption, regular intake of higher-dose B12 pills or injections can be highly beneficial. Regular monitoring through blood testing can help maintain optimal levels and prevent the slow, insidious loss of leg function that so commonly accompanies a deficiency. However, the most crucial takeaway is this: strong legs are about more than just physical bulk. They involve efficiency, reaction time, and neurological coordination. Your legs won't respond optimally to your commands unless your nerves are firing correctly. Therefore, maintaining sufficient B12 levels is one of the most underappreciated yet potent strategies for preserving mobility and quality of life as one ages. Fourth, the mineral magnesium operates somewhat in the background, yet its role in leg health is indispensable. With every stride you take, magnesium facilitates the smooth contraction and relaxation of your muscles. It acts as the master regulator of muscular activity, supporting endurance, reducing fatigue, and preventing spasms. Leg cramps and restless leg syndrome are among the most common, yet often underdiagnosed, signs of magnesium insufficiency. Nighttime cramps, which affect a significant number of elderly individuals, can disrupt sleep and make it challenging to get up and moving in the morning. This is more than just an annoyance. It signifies that your body is experiencing difficulty in properly regulating muscle relaxation. For those who suffer from muscle tension or involuntary contractions, magnesium is a must, as it helps to calm hyperactive nerve signals and prevent muscles from stiffening up unexpectedly. However, muscles are not magnesium's sole domain. Bone density and the health of your joints also rely heavily on this mineral. While calcium often takes center stage in discussions about bone health, magnesium is essential for calcium to function correctly. This mineral is critical because it governs the transit of calcium, ensuring it is deposited in bones rather than soft tissues, where it could potentially lead to pain and stiffness in the joints. A significant impediment to overall mobility, research has indicated that older adults with higher magnesium intake exhibit stronger bones and a lower incidence of fractures. Magnesium is rapidly depleted by stress, medications, and poor dietary habits, which contributes significantly to the prevalence of magnesium deficiency. Many medications, including diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and several blood pressure medications, can lower magnesium levels in the elderly. The stealthy erosion of strength, endurance, and flexibility is a common consequence of diets lacking in magnesium-rich foods. This is why many older adults notice a slow but steady decline in their stamina, resulting in shorter walks, slower stair climbing, and general exhaustion, even after light exertion. Age is not the sole factor. Improper nutrition also plays a substantial role in reduced performance. Magnesium replenishment can have a rapid impact on leg health, alleviating cramps, boosting energy levels, and reestablishing a sense of comfortable movement. Magnesium is best obtained through foods such as legumes, nuts, seeds, and leafy greens. Foods exceptionally high in magnesium include avocados, almonds, pumpkin seeds, spinach, black beans, and walnuts. Magnesium supplements, particularly the more easily absorbed forms like a magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate, can be beneficial for individuals who do not obtain sufficient magnesium from their diet alone. When magnesium levels are restored, a remarkable transformation occurs. Seniors report that their legs respond with greater vitality, even when they were previously weak and heavy. Those who suffer from muscle cramps and stiffness experience significant relief, which in turn improves their sleep and mobility. Magnesium regulates the neuromuscular connections that control steady movement, thereby enhancing balance and coordination. Fifth, let's consider potassium. Just picture yourself getting out of bed first thing in the morning and being instantly struck by a leg cramp. Does this scenario sound familiar? Low potassium levels can indeed trigger a variety of symptoms, with muscle cramps being among the most frequent. This is because potassium is a crucial regulator of muscle activity, maintaining a healthy balance of intracellular and extracellular fluids. When potassium levels dip too low, leg cramps and other painful muscular contractions can occur. Beyond being a mere annoyance, severe cramps can be debilitating for older individuals who may already be dealing with diminished circulation or muscle mass. However, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Have you ever experienced your legs trembling after standing for an extended period, or perhaps felt a stiffness that makes walking difficult? Potassium facilitates regulated movement by mediating impulses sent from neurons to muscles. Low levels make it harder for your brain to send clear signals to your leg muscles, which can lead to feelings of weakness, shakiness, or difficulty in lifting your feet properly, all of which increase the likelihood of a fall. And let's face it, preventing falls is of the utmost importance for elders. Surprisingly, potassium is as essential for strong bones as it is for strong muscles. It aids in neutralizing acidic substances within the body, which can gradually reduce bone density over time. Research indicates that a potassium-rich diet can mitigate bone loss, thereby lowering the incidence of osteoporosis and maintaining structural strength in the legs. Potassium's importance isn't confined to muscular function. It also plays a role in maintaining the health of the joints in your legs. The primary concern now is how to guarantee adequate potassium intake to support your legs. Nature has blessed us with a plethora of tasty foods that are rich in potassium. While bananas might be the first food that comes to mind, they are merely the tip of the iceberg. You can obtain substantial amounts of potassium from foods like avocados, spinach, beans, oranges, and sweet potatoes. A baked potato, with or without the skin, provides more potassium than a banana. To ensure steady sustenance for your muscles and bones, it's important to include a variety of these foods in your daily diet. Supplements might seem like a simple solution for individuals who struggle to obtain enough potassium from food alone. So, what is the actual potassium requirement for adults? The recommended daily allowance is 3,400 millicalories for men and 2,600 millicalories for women. A balanced diet rich in beans, fruits, and vegetables can typically provide this amount. However, individuals with kidney disease, high blood pressure, or any other condition affecting potassium levels should consult a doctor to determine the appropriate dosage for them. Sixth, when discussing the importance of vitamins for strong bones. Vitamin K often gets overlooked, with calcium and vitamin D usually taking center stage. However, these nutrients cannot be fully effective unless vitamin K is present. Instead of calcium building up in arteries or soft tissues where it can cause stiffness, poor circulation, and cardiovascular disease, vitamin K directs these calcium deposits to the bones where they belong, acting like a traffic controller for your skeletal system. This is particularly vital for the elderly, ensuring healthy and mobile legs. Studies have shown that individuals who consume more vitamin K experience improved bone health, a reduced risk of fractures, and overall greater bone strength. This is because vitamin K activates osteocalcin, a protein that binds calcium to the bone matrix, thereby making bones stronger and denser. Yet vitamin K's contribution doesn't end there. This vitamin is also crucial for maintaining healthy joints and strong muscles. The importance of robust bones, supple joints, and well-functioning muscles in maintaining healthy legs is often underestimated. Research has demonstrated that vitamin K can help alleviate knee stiffness, a common complaint among older adults, and reduce inflammation in the joints. This, in turn, can slow the progression of osteoarthritis. If you experience knee pain or stiffness when rising from a chair after prolonged sitting, vitamin K could be the supplement you need to ease your discomfort and to maintain your mobility. A lack of strength in the leg muscles is directly linked to an increased risk of falling, poor balance, and difficulty walking. New research suggests that vitamin K may play a role in maintaining muscular strength and coordination, especially in older adults. It achieves this by regulating intracellular calcium levels, which ensures proper muscle contractions and prevents the kind of jerky movements that can lead to instability. Vitamin K1, the most prevalent form found in plants, is abundant in leafy greens such as spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts. Vitamin K2, on the other hand, is found in a more potent form in fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, and even some animal products such as liver and egg yolks. Due to its longer half-life and enhanced ability to channel calcium from arteries into bones, K2 is a particularly valuable mineral. The best way to naturally increase your vitamin K levels is by incorporating more fermented foods and leafy greens into your diet. It only takes 1 serving of kale per day in a smoothie or a side of sautéed spinach to significantly impact your health. Supplementation, however, may be an option for individuals whose digestive systems are not functioning optimally or who are taking long-term antibiotics, which can impair vitamin K absorption from food. However, exercise caution. Vitamin K is involved in blood clotting and can interfere with blood-thinning medications like warfarin, so it is essential to consult your doctor before increasing your intake of this vitamin. Finally, 7th on our list is vitamin B6 amires, scientifically known as pyridoxine. While many individuals are unaware of its significance, vitamin B6 plays a crucial role in maintaining strong legs and healthy muscles. Although numerous nutrients contribute to movement, vitamin B6 is particularly vital for the proper functioning of nerves, muscle repair, and the efficient utilization of protein for muscle development and maintenance. Without it, even the strongest muscles can atrophy, making even the simplest motions like getting out of a chair or climbing stairs feel like an uphill battle. One of vitamin B6's less recognized but critically important functions is its role in nerve communication and coordination. A deficiency in B6 can cause these impulses to slow down or become misdirected, leading to symptoms like tingling, numbness, and an unsteady gait. Many elderly individuals mistake these symptoms, which stem from a lack of nutrients essential for maintaining proper neuromuscular function, for age-related muscle atrophy. Another significant role vitamin B6 plays is in preventing inflammation-related muscle fatigue. By helping to regulate the body's inflammatory responses, vitamin B6 contributes to reduced muscle pain and sustained flexibility and resilience. If you've been dealing with persistent stiffness or slow recovery after exertion, boosting your vitamin B6 consumption could be a game changer. Beyond its function in skeletal muscle, vitamin B6 is essential for the synthesis of red blood cells. These cells' ability to carry oxygen throughout the body fuels muscles and maintains the endurance required for prolonged activity. If your hemoglobin levels are low due to a B6 deficiency, your muscles may not receive adequate oxygen, leading to premature fatigue, a heavy feeling, and decreased stamina. Experiencing excessive fatigue even after brief periods of modest activity may be your body's way of signaling a need for more vitamin B6. How is this vital vitamin obtained? Fortunately, vitamin B6 is abundant in many delicious and readily accessible foods. Excellent sources include chicken, fish, especially salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified grains. By incorporating these foods into your daily meals, you can naturally replenish your B6 levels, supporting your neurological function and muscle strength. For individuals with gastrointestinal issues, impaired nutrient absorption, or dietary restrictions, B6 supplementation may be necessary to achieve optimal levels. Older adults generally require about 1.5 milliliters of vitamin B6 daily for women and 1.7 milliliters daily for men, though this can vary by age and gender. While obtaining sufficient B6 from dietary sources is generally safe, long-term misuse of high-dose supplements can lead to nerve damage, so it is important to be cautious. The most effective strategy is to prioritize a well-rounded diet rich in B6 sources, ensuring a consistent supply without unnecessary risks. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, as it allows us to provide you with even better content. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future topics, please share them with us in the space provided below. Thank you for joining us. If you wish to receive our latest health advice and insights directly to your inbox, be sure to subscribe and enable notifications. Until our next video, keep well and stay informed.